So this is where I am at the moment. I've put lots more layers on in the last video, and I've got a rather nice sunset coming on here. I've got some lovely areas that I would like to keep here and here, so I don't want to go over those. And I've mixed up some colours there, and I've got my notes, my little compositional drawings, and I'm ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually roll some just off white. I've got a little bit of yellow added to some white there, and I'm going to roll that directly onto my sky area. I think I'm going to use my big roller here as well. So the main thing I have to do is get a nice good coat of paint onto the roller, and I'm actually avoiding the edges here so that hopefully I won't get really straight roller marks on here. Now this is all dry, so it does take a little bit more paint to show up on dry ink. Let's see how this works. Oh, I've just got a little hair there. I'm going to take that off because it will show as I roll. I'm trying hard here not to go over this nice area here because I like that. But I do want that kind of feeling of light just coming up from that sunset. And I think that's pretty much doing it. I'm just going to turn my tissue paper around and just have a little go over here as well. There we go, and hopefully, yeah, I don't think that's actually got any roller marks on it, which is good. So I'm going to do something very similar actually with my smaller roller and a sort of slightly pinky colour. I'm just going to apply that to the clouds. I'm going to try not to get paint on the edges here, although, so that I can just get these very soft colour on here. Right, there we go. It's picking up the texture of the paper here, which sometimes is a good thing and sometimes isn't. Okay, just a little bit of extra colour and light. So I'm now going to add on what hopefully will be interpreted as kind of land in the distance. So I've got this kind of light bluey grey. So it's going to be quite subtle. It's not going to be really light or dark, but just a kind of a hint that there is land beyond. And what I do is I've just rolled the paint out. This is oil paint, relatively thin, and then I'm going to, I don't actually probably need as much as that. I'm going to take some of it off with this. I've got kitchen towel here, but you could use a rag or anything really just to get some of the paint off. And I'm just creating the form or shape I want, just like that. And I like the effect that this usually has. I hope it does this time. You often get quite a strong sort of outline where the ink slightly splurges a bit, and you get a rather uneven sort of print where the paint is, where the land is supposed to be, which can often look really nice. Just get that a bit more definite, and then usually what I also do is put a piece of scrap paper down to get a nice straight, if I can, a nice straight edge to the bottom. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is actually just take that down. It's kind of like using a mask, really. Okay. And then what I'm going to do again here is take my tissue, image facing down, and I'm going to fold it along the line where I want the land to be. Now, you also probably noticed that I have put the land on the opposite side to the place that I want it on the image, and I'm just going to move it along a little bit because I want it to hopefully just sort of almost disappear into the sunset. Right, let's see if this works. Now I'm going to use finger pressure here to start with. I'll only use a Baron or something like that if I need to. Okay, yeah, I've just used finger pressure, and that's kind of about as subtle as I want it. So it's pretty subtle, just kind of allows the eye to think that that is land. Ooh, I'm going to get it there for you to see. There we go. So I'm now going to add just a bit more of a kind of painterly mark into the bottom half, and I kind of want something a bit more than just those kind of lovely drifts of colour, beautiful as they are, but I just want that nice smudge of reflection. So just kind of gone for it there, and I'm hoping this is going to work. So I think I know where I want it. About there. Now some of this is probably going to go onto the image and some of it isn't, so we'll just see. And I'm going to use finger pressure again, hand pressure, because this has got a lot of layers of ink on now, paint on now. Okay, I'm going to hold it steady while I peel back in case I need to just place it back again. Oh yeah, no, I think that's good. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. There we go. Just a bit more of painterly, bit more movement, bit more energy. And last but not least today, I've just rolled out some yellow, some quite bright yellow, and I'm just adding that by hand into the sunset area. So I'm just pressing down onto the back of the paper. And it's just giving a bit of warmth to that area. I'm just going to add a bit more. There we go. So this is where we are at the end of the session, and I'm actually going to do a bit of drawing into this once it's dry, so I will show you that as well. But getting some really nice texture and colour on there now.